I'm trying not to, you know, alarm the Uruguayans that we're coming for them, but let's hope that they don't know that. Okay, is this are 2 territories? Shoot. What I'm thinking is we don't defend that one, we defend this border, right? So any units here would get attacked by this, and this, and then once we take this, you know, I got this. I'll probably be macromanaging the army a lot. Early game I do that just because, you know, I can handle 8 units. I'm using reinforcement as priority. I'm gonna use the need units as actual priority. They don't need any equipment right now. There we go. 10, 20. See, I just wanted that to go on so I could get them trained. As you see, level 1 is green, means that they're useless. They need at least 20% trained. Lovely. What else? Daily fashion support, recruitable population. Beautiful. Daily democracy support, minus 0.02. So that'll fight some of the democratic thing. I know that it starts affecting later on once America does their national focus. It starts pushing democracy into pretty much every country, I think. Not sure though. Don't take my word for it. Liberal ethos. Trade deal opinion factor. This is for the countries that are democratic and or non-aligned. There we go. Concentrated industry. This still needs another 30 days. So actually we save it right now. Alright, I'm thinking about this. Okay, we won't do research there. We're just gonna go ahead and get the radio now. And then when this one finishes, we'll save the days, because with your research you can save it up to 30 days of research without it going to waste. It'll stack up. Once it goes to 30 days though, anything after that will be wasted though, so keep that in mind. So what I'm going to do is wait for this to finish. It'll take another 26 days. By that point we'll have this done. And then when we get that bonus, we'll just rush into the next level of industry. Which, you know, 50% penalty reduction is pretty lit. There we go. Now we start saving our research. As you can see, it'll start stacking. 0 out of 30 days saved. You can save a maximum of 30 research per day. Or per something. I don't know. What are we doing? I want the chief of the army. Army regrouping, division, attrition, capital ship, close air support, attack, defense, and agility. Okay, we'll definitely need our Air Force once we get into Brazil. But I don't think we need it right now. Prince of Terror, no. Shoot, what do we use this for? We're not fascist yet, and I really just don't want to waste it. What can we get? Military theorist, maybe? 0.05 experience. And land doctrine research time. I'm gonna do, shoot. No. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this one, infantry equipment. Just because that's gonna help us out with our... Yeah, I think that'll be it. For now, that's fine. Okay. In 150 days, we'll have more, it's fine. Infantry equipment, go. So, we've got another 19 days. So if we get a 50% off, it's going to be about 150 days. So half of that would be 75 days. So in 75 days, we could get this pumped out, which is beautiful. Especially because we won't have that negative bonus anymore. The other thing we could do is just push for construction, but yeah, I think we'll wait. I think it's worth it. Cutting off 75 days to 50% factory output as well as 50 max factories and states. Definitely worth it. There we go, we finished our civilian factory, which went into consumer goods, crap. And then when we finish this military factory, which will take until 27th of March, good god. Then we'll pump it into we'll turn into a civilian factory. And the cool thing is that by doing this, we're gonna have that military factory while, you know, it's being turned into whatever else, into a civilian. Merge you. I won't set you to attack anything, maybe naval, but I don't think they really have a navy anyway, so I don't want to use port strikes, so then I'm going to have to prepare them to use them, and that's just annoying. What else? What else? Industrial efforts, perfect. And if I check, 42 days. Good God. Okay. We can wait another 14 days. Can we? 9 days. I don't think it's worth it to wait that much. I'm just gonna get it. 42 days. God, that's so amazing. Yes. 40 days. 27. By the way, I forgot to tell you guys, I chose to concentrate industry because, well, number one, we're not gonna be getting bombed anytime soon. We're in the middle of South America. The only time really anyone's gonna attack us is if they have a very powerful fleet or air force, which no one really does in South America. Construction effort. Let's get some civilian factories going. So the goal here is to, you know, not worry about that. I'm gonna have air superiority. That's my goal, to have air superiority at all times. Once we get our good enough navy, this is way down the line, we'll start making carriers, and you know our carriers are just gonna be amazing as well, because our air force is gonna be life. What else? What else? What else? I'm gonna be ignoring the fighters for pretty much the entire game until we get to jet fighters, or actually, ooh, changing popularity of the fascist. A strong state. Ooh, there we go. Ta-da! At 52%, the fascist regime has taken control. We have become a fascist country. We gain reign of terror. We get this political power of 10%, and no public elections will be held. Welcome to the new era, baby. And I had the time running. Give me a minute. I think it's an option. Where is it? Controls. No. Pause and notifications. Okay, let me disable that. No, I'm just gonna keep it on. I'll just try to remember not to hit space. We're gonna go ahead and justify a war goal against Uruguay. 245 days. We need political power. Crap. Right. So, we are a fascist country. Feels great. Feels great. German Reich. Do you want to be my BFF? Like at all? They'll accept it. This will change world tension by 0.85. That's fine with me. Yay! We are part of a faction now. So if we start going down this tree, we'll be able to get this once we go to war. What I will be like I said I would though, I'm gonna just keep going down this tree until we get to the first research slot, construction, and then go down the armament one. So until then, we need, how much did we need? How much did I say I needed? We need 18 more political power. We need 49 total, so not too bad. Counting that we gain 1.2 every day. That 10% is actually really nice. No complaints here. Every 5 days we get an extra 1 point, so. I know, it's probably annoying you guys, so I'll remove that before, you know, someone makes a complaint. The next thing that's going to be affected, I think, is going to be our artillery production. They've made 262. Let's go into our edit. Yes. Support artillery. This is going to cost us a total of 144 total artillery. I'm going to skip on it for now. I'll do that right before we go to war. Just because, you know, we're using them to train, and that would just damage the artillery equipment, and I don't want that. They still get the same amount of XP, so it doesn't matter. 0.062, so. Actually, I think I will just add them. Just for the heck of it. I mean, we do make one every day, about 1.02 a day, so. Yep, our production efficiency is now capped in pretty much everything. This unit will be done soon. I'm waiting for it to be fully equipped before I spawn it in. I don't even care about the training. I'll make them train with them. It'll be fine. Usually what I like to do is set a non-field marshal here, like this guy maybe. But, I don't know. Field marshals, by the way, have no limit in their troop count, whereas a general, if we can, there we go. A general has a limit of 24 divisions, so food for thought. So I usually use that, any generals or a general to, you know, pretty much be a training group That way I can just keep them training until they're good enough to go to war. Or, you know, we go to war and I need them. 93% done. I'm going to just spawn them so they can make the next unit. There you go. Concentrated industry has finished. Join him and train. Research. Yeah, that's just too much now. Production efficiency, though, is very nice. Oh, but it is a plus 10. I think we'll go with construction speed, just because it's 10% construction. And right now, we really need that. Right now, we're only getting about 24 points of construction, mainly because that civilian economy is killing us. Oh, we have enough to do our just far war goal. It's going to take 245 days, and it will not change the world tension. It's fine. I did miss it by a couple days, which annoys me, but nonetheless, it'll be fine. Just 20 days out of that 200 I think we need. 245 level. What did the Soviet Union do? Justified war goal. Don't know. That was us. Don't know. The reason I joined the German Reich so quickly is so that that thing cools down as much as or as quickly as possible. We've generated 0.04 and it's going down at 0.5. So in about 2 months, or maybe, hopefully, our effect will be gone. And by then, people will like us again. So, for example, if you look at the United Kingdom, they have a little negative towards us right now. Where is it? General world tension, -1. Never mind, doesn't even matter. As you see, we have a very nice manpower pool. Our manpower pool just went from like less than 100,000 to almost over 500,000. So, cheers. Fascists with no elections can force government. Oh, wait. Is anyone at war? I want to send troops. Nope. Italy. Nope. Non-aggression pact. Yes. Nationalist Spain. There we go. Oh shoot. Can I do a non-aggression pact? Has strategic reasons to be friendly. The nationalists are fighting back. Actually, my respects. I need at least 30 divisions before I can send volunteer forces. It must be the same faction. We're not really in the same faction. Who else? Japan. We want to get a non-aggression pact, but they won't accept. Okay, well, never mind you. So why did Italy accept it? Odd. Are there any current, what do we have? Current wars. Spanish Civil War, that's pretty much it. Peace treaties decrease world tension. I didn't know that, actually. Interesting. And then we created 0.6 by joining the German Reich's faction. We're going to go to the next construction effort, which will add a building slot as well as a civilian factory in Takuma, which is F5. Yes, I got it right. Takuma. Where's Takuma? Takuma. Here. So it'll unlock that build slot, and how do you even unlock these? Oh, just by the bonuses. Cool. As well as those kind of things. So we'll get that construction and efficiency, which will add 1 factory as well as a building slot. The next one, it gets a lot better. It adds 2 infrastructure, which, you know, helps move things. They're not as good as, you know, civilian factories, but once we get that infrastructure, we'll get the 2 civilian factories actually, and then we'll do the research. We'll chase the research down. Or not. I think we'll do infrastructure, and I think we'll do the research and then the infrastructure, because just 3 research slots is too good to give up. We're producing 180 at 1,800. We need 1,830, so we're getting 0.064 army experience, which we're actually stacking a good amount of it. Train. Perfect. I'm getting to, I'm thinking we're gonna need at least 20, maybe 15 at least, to go into Brazil. It's fine, they're a green army. I don't like to personally, you know, spawn green armies, but it is what it is. Some things just have to happen. And, you know, we're gonna take advantage that it's only a 70% national unity needed. Oh, they're actually already building up on the border. So, I think that's what we're gonna do as well. Create a border. Oh, that's fine. with them. Invasion plan is to march in through there. Go on. March. There we go. And then he'll figure out how to place them. I won't even sweat it. What else? What else? Yeah, it is a generic tree, but it could be worse. Military youth, that's an extra 2%. We could have done this and, you know, pushed it for it. It would have caused the fascism to go off quicker, but don't really need that. In all honesty, at 56%, no one's really going to threaten this. The democracy is kind of gone from our country, which is great. There's still the non-aligned party that's, you know, slowly disappearing. We're getting 0.04. We're so popular that we can't get the full effect of the popularity bonuses. It is what it is. We've got 2, 3, and 1. That's 6 versus our 10. So we'll be fine. The army is currently exercising. I'm gonna stop our production of units for now. It's bad enough as is. There we go. Radio has been completed. And now we're gonna push for our weapons. Perfect. I won't even worry about, you know, having basic equipment 1. I want it gone. I want it fully gone from our armies. I want them to be as, you know, technologically advanced as possible. They get more defense. They get more soft attack, twice the soft attack actually. More 1 more point in breakthrough, half a point in heart attack, as well as 3 piercing bonus. Which piercing doesn't really matter in South America. No one has tanks, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so 2.4. Yeah, we need a lot of Argentine League stands united under the name of the Queen. Gets the event Name of the Queen denounced Uruguay. Perfect. This will be done on October the 2nd. Perfect. What does it say that there is no template? Oh, I didn't add the towed artillery, I believe. Edit. I'm gonna add it now, maybe? Yeah. This battalion can be parachuted. Why can't they? Anyway. I like how I can parachute artillery. If I made like an artillery regiment, I could just... Oh, there you go. Drop. I think I'll wait a little longer, just so we don't damage any of it. Once we get to about 200, I'll probably stop them from exercising, as well as advance with... Sorry, I'll add the artillery, as well as stop them from exercising, so they can, when they're exercising, they get their organization pretty much gone. Not completely gone in case an enemy attacks them, but it is decreased to about 1/5, sorry, of their max organization. And organization is pretty much one of the biggest things in the game. If your units go to 0 organization and they can't retreat to any, aka they're trapped, they will pretty much disappear, or they will retreat, and they will keep pretty much retreating from battles. So when you entrap an enemy, you pretty much just fight them until they have no organization, and then they just disappear. Know that if someone's trapped, like if we went ahead and, you know, took control of all of this and we left this guy alone, he would pretty much despawn once we killed his organization. So we have 2 mountaineers. In our hearts, we will always be Argentinian. There we go. We got the American influence kicking in. Hindenburg disaster. Well, good night. Our infrastructure in Pampas, as well as Tucumán, sorry. Where is, what's the current infrastructure of the country, actually? Oh. The Marco Polo Bridge incident. Japanese and Chinese forces have been skirmishing inclusively over the strategic Marco Polo Bridge. China has rejected Japan's demand of an apology and territorial aggressions, claiming instead that the break point of Japanese aggression has been reached. Diplomats fear the volatile situation could result in a war at any time. It's not the best. We could definitely use some infrastructure throughout the country, really, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. Hey everyone, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button to get the updates on further videos of Argentina Rise. If you guys like this video, please hit that like button. It means a lot to me. It lets me know you guys are actually interested in this series. And if there's anything you want to tell me, especially about how bad I am at this game, by all means, go hit that comment section, and I'll see you guys in the next one.